Hello, everybody. ¿Cómo estás? Of course, those are influences we're picking here and there. I think those are some of the things. So I know I would stay somewhere and just be like, oh, ¿qué pasó? Of course, I'm picking some Spanish here and there. I think that's the beauty of this thing. And one of the questions I've asked myself is how we have not killed ourselves. Yeah. We came in like Natasha told me, I like the phrase she used when I first came in. She said we came in the dog days of summer. It was so hot, I did not know how to tell people back home that I can't stand the heat. I'm African, for crying out loud. How do I tell them I can't stand the heat? And so many crazy other things have happened. I think one of the beautiful things that I have experienced here is going back to find the inner child. I think that's one of the things many writers discovered here again. You should see this man. He's a very serious man. Ali is a very serious man. But you should see him play pool. And you'll be like, what? This is this guy? Very serious guy. But when he's playing pool, that's that freedom. That extra, just relieving yourself of all the stress, forgetting the world you have known, coming to rediscover yourself. And I think it's going to play out in many of the writings that would happen after now. Those are the things that are going to be very important. A couple of people have been writing here. But when we would go back in that silence and taking all the crazy we have done, like making noise for some of our neighbors. In fact, some of our neighbors had to move. My God. We're terrible, guys. We're terrible. I mean, I have my friends who were always, my closest, who were always working with me. You have Wesley, you have Marina, Maricela. And it's funny we have not seen the president. Because we call him the president, Azar. I think he is like, he's like the perfect metaphor for this whole experience. Just some kind of a dance, crazy dance, just some kind of a rhythm that's not making sense, but eventually we are loving it. It's becoming beautiful. I think he's like the perfect metaphor for all the things that we have gone through. I know the food was one of the first issues we had. But I think America tells you, see, I'm going to leave you varieties. Go and find your own thing. Look for it by yourself. That independence, I think that's my real image of America. The independence. So you go to the shop or you go to Target and nobody's going to be asking you, oh, what do you want to buy? Because that's how we do it back home. And then I am mistrusting the machine and I'm asking, if I give it $100, will it give me my change? Some of all these beautiful things are the things we experience here. It's been a very pleasant experience. And like Mary said, you see the books are the things that make here really, really special. And I have loaded my boxes with books, and I'm hoping Shelley will pay when they say I have an extra luggage. I'm just hoping she would pay. I am very grateful for people who arguments. We had very great arguments, serious arguments, and you wonder if some of these people will talk to you again, and next morning they'll be like, hey, let's go and eat. You're like, what's that? It's been a very wonderful time. I am grateful for all the special people who came for this residency. It wasn't all smooth, but it was worth it. And I know that there's a transformation in each and every one of us. I want to also thank people who were not necessarily part of the whole program, but made space for us. People like Professor Kendall. Thank you very much, sir. I really thank you. Thank you. A couple of other persons who, just made space, allowed us come in, took us on there, just to share that moment with them. Thank you very much. We are going to cry, I know, but we are just holding it. So when we go back into our room, we'll cry and then come out and laugh. I know Marina is already doing that. She will cry in the room and come out and laugh with us, but it's beautiful. Thank you very much.